Hi everyone, good evening, welcome back. Can you see my screen everyone? Online guys.
Yes,
Fine. So yesterday we discussed about technical questions and general questions. Day before yesterday we discussed about cloud introduction, right? Today we are going to discuss about servers, networks, basics, introduction to servers and networks. So before going to cloud, first we need to understand what is server, what is network, what is switch, what is router, what is IP address, what is subnet mask, what is gateway. These are all very important, right? Yeah. So if you understand these basics, you can easily understand cloud platforms, cloud resources, right? Yeah. Anyone newly joined today? Can you provide your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat so that we'll provide you demo recordings, course content, if any other documents we provide you. The chat, can you ping if anyone any newly joined today your WhatsApp number? Fine. Let us start. So today's agenda here is what is server, types of servers, different types of servers are there, right? So these are not cloud servers, these are traditional servers. What are the types of servers available, and what is server client model and best practices, and the server architecture, and what is operating system, types of operating systems, what is network, types of networks, what is IP address, subnet mask, gateway, router, firewall, failover, and load balancer, right? Yeah, today up to here we can cover. Today here types of operating we can cover. So Monday we'll work on networks, IP addresses, subnet mask, gateways, routers, right? So this will take 1 hour. Up to here it will take 1 hour. So today we are going to cover this 6 modules. This yeah servers and client server model, architecture, operating system. Yeah. So what is server? Anyone? What is server? Anyone having idea? So what is server? Real time guys, online guys. Yeah. See here, a server is a computer that serves information to other computers, right? So server is having, every server will have high computing power, right? So that serves information to other computers called clients. What is client? Client is nothing but workstation like desktops or laptop, right? So we can connect, yeah, we can connect from laptop to laptop or desktop. uh, from laptop or desktop we can connect to servers, right? So every developer, so before performing any activity, first they connect to servers, development servers, right? So server will have high computing power, high memory, CPU, RAM, right? So it serves requests to other computers called clients, can connect to a server through either a local area network or wide area network such as the internet, right? So normally in real-time projects, every developer, tester, DevOps engineer, they connect to servers, right, to perform the activities. Fine. Yeah. This is a traditional server, not a cloud server. Okay, traditional server. Fine. So types of servers. What are the types available? First one is the blade server. What is a blade server? What is a rack server? What is tower server? We'll try to understand. Yeah, blade server is a thin server. Thin. It is yeah, it is a very small unit. So one container will be there. Instead of this container, we can insert blades, thin servers. Okay. So these are high performance servers. Okay. Let us go one by one. See here. So Blade server is a modular server that allows multiple servers to be hosted in a smaller area, right? These servers are physically thin and typically only have CPU, memory, integrated network controllers, and sometimes storage drives inbuilt, right? Yeah. So normally Blade servers will not have any storage, but how can we store the operating system? How can we save the data? Without hard drive, without storage, how can we save the data here? These are thin servers, right? So how can we store the data or operating system? Backend, there will be external volume, external storage. So that will be connected to thin servers. So we can directly host applications on external storage, right? So blade servers often seen in large data centers. So enterprise level data centers, yeah, normally we configure blade servers in physical data centers, right? Yeah, so we don't take care of servers. So currently we don't have any blade servers, rack servers because all the servers are migrated to cloud. These are traditional servers, right? Yeah, so 5 years back, 6 years back, we used to use this traditional servers. Currently, we are not using this, but if you understand this, you can easily understand cloud servers. Okay, yeah. Next one, rack servers. What is rack server? Rack server is a server mounted inside of a rack, right? So this is a rack. Instead of this rack, we can host 25 servers, 48 servers based on the capacity, right? Yeah. So rack servers are typically general purpose servers that support a broad range of applications and computing, right? So most of the data centers we used to use rack servers. Rack servers are traditional servers. Most of the project teams they used to use rack servers. Still, some project teams are using rack servers. Okay. Next one, tower server. What is tower server? A tower server is a computer that is built in an upright cabinet that stands alone and that is designed to function as a server, right? So this is a bit older server, tower server. So in this server, only one server will be hosted, one monitor and keyboard, mouse will be connected here. Yeah, we can access as a tower server, right? Yeah, this is bit older server. This will occupy some space in the data center. That is why. So this is not using in real-time project currently. So most of the servers, rack servers, blade servers. Okay. Next one is client server model, right? So here, if you want to connect your server, right, through network, we can connect server. So we can send request and server give response here, right? We can take the data from server, we can store the data, we can transfer the data to server through network, right? Next one, this is another scenario, client server model. Okay, so you can access from laptop, desktop, even from tab also, we can access our servers. Yeah. Next one, server architecture. What is server architecture? We'll try to understand. Okay. So server architecture, when we talk about server architecture, right? So different types of architectures are available. So we used to use very old servers like first phase of implementation, second phase of implementation, third phase of implementation. Currently, we are using cloud scalable servers. Okay. Let us go one by one. Before going to that, definition we can see here. Server architecture is the foundational layout or model of server based on which a server is created and are deployed. It defines how server is designed. Okay, so this is server architecture. So when we start working on cloud infrastructure, so by the time we'll go deep dive about this. Okay, yeah. So before going to this, I want to show you something here. Yeah, physical server architecture, initial initial phase of implementation, initial stage of implementation. So we can say this is the first phase of implementation. initial stage of implementation or first phase of implementation, right? So in 90s and early 2000, so when project teams, whenever they wanted to deploy any servers, whenever they configured servers, right? How they used to configure, we'll try to understand. For example, we have four applications are there, four applications, okay? Java, Git, Jenkins, and Tomcat. Four applications are there, four different applications are there. These applications I want to host on servers, right? So by the time in 2000, in 1990s and early 2000, how the project teams used to configure these applications, right? So in first phase of implementation, so when, yeah, the project teams, they used to deploy one application in one server, one application, one server. So by the time, yeah, so these are four servers. They used to take one server for one application. Yeah, so these are all servers. Okay, let us assume that these are all servers. So these servers are, all servers are 1 GB servers. By the time, highest capacity of hard drive is 1 GB, right? In 90s and early 2000, by the time 1 GB is the highest storage, right? So these are all 1 GB storage servers. And yeah, so in four servers, yeah, project teams used to deploy four applications, like each server one application, right? So for example, here Java, they deployed Java here. Java takes Java takes how much size? Like for example, 300 MB. Okay. So remaining 700 MB will be wasted, right? 700 MB will be wasted. This takes 300 MB. Remaining 700 MB will be wasted, right? And also Git, it will take 400 MB, for example. Remaining 600 MB will be wasted. The space will be wasted here because they used to deploy only one application on one server by the time first phase of implementation. So next one, Jenkins, 500 MB, for example. So remaining space will be wasted here. Next one, Tomcat. So Tomcat takes 450 MB something. Remaining space will be wasted here. Right. So 90s and early 2000, project teams used to take one server for one application, right? So by the time hardware costing, it was very higher, right? So by the time, yeah, desktop costing also 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, like that, 90s and early 2000, right? Yeah, that is why here customers, like clients, used to spend more billing for hardware, right? So utilization is less, costing more. That is why this is completely failed concept. This is failed concept. This is completely failed. Okay. Yeah. So after 2000, in second phase of implementation, second phase of implementation, project teams used to take one high-end capacity server, right? So in this, they used to host all the applications like Java, Git, Jenkins, and also Tomcat. right? So in second phase of implementation, after 2000, project teams used to take one high-end server. They used to deploy all the applications on single server, right? So here, what will happen? So Java user will access Java application, Git user access Git application, Jenkins user access Jenkins application, Tomcat user access Tomcat application, right? Yeah. So four different people will normally one server only we deploy applications. That is why four guys they access one server, right? So here what will happen? So Java user may access Git application also. Git user may access Jenkins. Jenkins user may access Tomcat. There may be chances to access other applications. So security will be there, right? Still, there may be chances to access other applications, right? This is one of the drawback. And also, in case the server is crash, what will happen? So all the applications will be gone. That is why this is also failed concept. This is also failed. Yeah. So after a few years in third phase of implementation, what happened here? Yeah. So virtual servers came into market, right? Virtual servers. In third phase of implementation, we started using virtual servers, right? So in virtual environments, what we will do in virtual environment, what we will do? Virtual servers are like VMware servers, Citrix servers, hypervisor servers, different servers are there. In virtual servers, what we will do? We take one higher capacity server, physical server. So this is a physical server. We can say this is a base OS. This is a base operating system, right? Physical server. So on top of this, what we will do? We install one layer, one software, which is VMware or hypervisor or Citrix. So once you install this package, what will happen? This will allow you to create virtual servers, VM servers, VMs, virtual machines. Yeah, like this we can create virtual servers. These are all virtual servers, virtual machines, VM, right? Yeah, so these are five servers, 5 into 5, 25 servers, right? These are 25 servers. So here different operating systems you can deploy. Different operating systems we can deploy here, like yeah, RHCL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So here Windows, Windows 2016. Here we can install Ubuntu. Here we can install Windows 2019. Here we can install CentOS, whatever, right? So different operating environments you can install on different servers. Like these are the 25 servers, 5 into 5, 25 servers. Okay. Yeah. So these VM missions, virtual servers, take the resource from physical server, base OS. This base server will have high-end capacity, higher capacity of the hardware, like RAM, 48 GB, and the CPUs. CPU, we can say 32 core, and storage 10 TB, like this. High-end capacity of the hardware, right? So these virtual servers take the hardware resource from base OS. Okay, yeah, fine. So it is successfully running. Still, some companies, few project teams, they are using virtual servers, right? Yeah. So what are the drawbacks here? Right here also some drawbacks are there, right? Yeah, fine. So here, when you want to install operating system on these servers, virtual servers, we required ISO image. What is ISO image? Anyone? ISO image. What is ISO image? Anyone having idea? Online guys. What is ISO image? Real time guys. Any admins are there in our session? Yeah. So ISO image is it's a master copy, right? So ISO full form is International Standardization Organization, right? So we use one master copy to deploy the operating system. For example, if you want to install Windows on your laptop, we use some image, right? We copy into pen drive, we connect the pen drive, we can convert into bootable drive, pen drive. So by using that, we can install operating system, right? Same way, server side also, we prepare one ISO image. We get one ISO image. By using the ISO image, we can install, configure operating system on the server, VM server, virtual machine, right? So this ISO image minimum size would be 6 GB to 18 GB. Minimum size 6 GB, maximum size 80 GB. Let us say on an average, each server operating system size is 10 GB, for example, 10 GB. So each server is taking 10 GB. So these are 25 servers, right? So here RHCL will take nearly 6 GB, and Windows 2016 will take nearly 14 GB. Ubuntu will take 8 GB. Windows 2019 will take nearly 15 GB. CentOS will take 7 GB something, right? So like that, these servers on an average, each server will take 10 GB. 10 into, we have 25 servers. 25 servers. So 250 GB, right? So total 250 GB for only operating system. So we need to spend 250 GB for only operating system. So on top of that, we need to install applications, patches, plugins, right? Yeah, fine. So only for operating system, we need to spend this much of size. Okay, and also one more important thing. So when you reboot any server, when you reboot any server, what is reboot? Anyone? Restart, right? So reboot time takes here for when you want to reboot any server, it takes 4 to 8 minutes. It will not reboot immediately, right? So it takes 4 to 8 minutes when you reboot the server, right? So if you want to reboot any server, you need to get all the approvals from client management, right? Because if any critical applications are running on the server, right? If you reboot the server, if anything goes wrong, business will be impacted, right? So that is why we need to get all the approvals. We need to shoot some emails. We need to speak in the calls. We need to get approvals. Finally, we can reboot the servers, right? So that is the process every project team following, right? Yeah, and also deployment time on downtime is very high. Here, deployment time and downtime higher here, right? So deployment means when we want to deploy any applications or any packages, any production applications, takes some time. So downtime means maintenance time. Maintenance time. When you want to down your server, so it will take some time, right? So these are all drawbacks. Still, project teams are using virtual servers, but we have some drawbacks. Okay, yeah. So if any issues happen with the physical server, this servers will be down because these virtual servers are using the resource from physical server only, right? So if the physical server is down, virtual servers also will be impacted, right? So the virtual servers will be down. These are all drawbacks, right? So that is why currently what we are doing. So in fourth phase of implementation, we are using which one? What we are using? You're saying something. We are using
Cloud.
cloud infrastructure, right? Cloud infrastructure, right? So cloud infrastructure, cloud, cloud infra, right? Yeah. So in cloud infrastructure, what we will do? Cloud infra, what we will do? So in cloud infra, we don't need to configure any physical servers here. Okay. So for example, this is a cloud data center, right? This is data center. What is data center? Anyone? Anyone? What is data center?
It's a
It's
server
a
room.
server room, right? Data center is nothing but server room, right? Server room. So in this server room, we create one VPC. What is VPC? Anyone? We create one VPC. Yeah. So in server room, again, in data center, again, we'll be having availability zones. This is zone, availability zone. What is availability zone? Availability zone is nothing but it is also a data center, right? So this is also data center. We can say this is a DR data center. When we talk about VPC, we'll go deep dive. Okay. Now we are talking about servers only, right? Yeah. So in availability zone, so this is a data center. This data center we can say a region. So region like Mumbai region. This is Mumbai region. Okay. So this zone is this is Hyderabad availability zone, Hyderabad, right? So like this, different zones will be there. Mumbai, not Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata. So like that, different zones are there. These are all zones are we can say DR data centers. So if any one zone is down, other zone will take care. The data will be replicated to other zone. What is replication? Yes,
Copy or duplicate.
it will synchronize with other data center. Synchronize means duplication, right? Duplicate copy will be saved in other data center, right? So AWS is giving high availability and high security. So when we host any applications on AWS, okay, so AWS is giving 100% availability, 100% security, right? So if the AWS is unable to give availability or security, eventually what will happen? Customers will switch to other platforms, right? So that is why AWS is giving very high security, high availability. So 24 by 7 you can access the application without any downtime, right? Even though one availability zone is down, other zone will take care. Even entire region is down. For example, this Mumbai region is down. Our applications will be accessible from Singapore, right? Yeah, even one zone is down, one region is down, nothing will be happening. That level of high availability and security provided by AWS. Okay, yeah. So instead of this availability zone, what we will do? We create VPC. This is VPC, and yeah, region availability zone will be taken care by AWS. No need to worry about. So instead of the availability zone, we create one VPC. This is VPC, virtual private cloud, right? So instead of this VPC, we can create servers. So again, instead of this VPC, we'll be having subnets also. Subnets. What is subnets? We'll discuss in next session. Okay. Monday we'll discuss subnets. So instead of this VPC, again subnets will be there. These are the subnets. So instead of the subnets, what we will do? We create servers. right? These servers will be taken care by DevOps engineers. These servers are highly scalable, highly available, on-demand servers, right? So no need to worry about physical space storage, no need to worry about applications, no need to no need to worry about patches, right? So everything will be taken care by vendors, cloud vendors. Okay, as a DevOps engineer, what we have to do, by single click we can create a number of servers. So in these servers we can host Kubernetes, Docker, whatever applications you want to host. Those are highly scalable applications, right? So in physical environments we cannot host Kubernetes, right? So currently, yeah, why I'm talking about Kubernetes, right? Because currently cloud platforms are available, that is why Kubernetes is very popular, right? So currently online shopping is very popular. Why online shopping is very popular? Because Kubernetes. So when we book any product, the product will be delivered within minutes also. When you book any groceries, within 5 minutes, 10 minutes they deliver. So why, how they are how they deliver within 5 minutes? How can? Because of backend highly scalable servers are there, right? So recently I booked one mobile, which is OnePlus mobile. They delivered within 4 hours, right? So because of highly scalable applications are there backend, Kubernetes, Docker. So in lockdown time, everyone used online shopping, online only. So by the time backend Kubernetes, Docker, right? So they configured, so immediately they used to deliver, right? So currently also when we book any products, we are getting within minutes also, because of backend highly scalable servers are there, right? This is a currently this is a trendy, right? So cloud infrastructure, cloud infra. So most of the project teams, they are migrating from physical to cloud infra, because when we host any applications, yeah, the applications will be available 24 by 7 without any downtime, right? If you host on physical server, the server is down, application will be gone, because physical servers we need to maintain physically, right? But cloud servers backend they have used clusters, backend they configured clusters. What is cluster, anyone?
So say that one application will down on server, the same application will start another server,
Yeah,
like cluster.
yeah, explain that. Yeah. So these servers configured as a clusters in cloud data center. So cluster is nothing but group of servers, simply you can say group of servers, right? If one server is down, one server is down, what will happen? Nothing will be happened, other servers will take care of the resources. If one server is down, nothing will be happened, application will not be down. If second server is down, nothing will be happened, third server is down, also nothing will be happened, because availability zone to availability zone replication is there, server to server replication is there, cluster is there, data center to data center replication is there, applications will not be down anywhere, right? Yeah, this level of high availability provided by AWS, right? So cluster is nothing but a group of servers. What are the use of cluster? What are the advantages of cluster? Load balancing, fault tolerant. These two are very very important thing. Interview question: what is cluster? What is the use of cluster? Cluster is nothing but a group of servers. What is the use of cluster? Load balancing, fault tolerance. Load balancing means load will be balanced, right? If any more requests are coming in, the request will be shared with other servers. Okay. Fault tolerance. One server is down, other server will take it, right? So these terms are very important. Okay. It will be this will be repeated again and again. Don't worry. Okay. These are just the basics. Okay. So cluster is nothing but group of servers. Use of cluster is fault tolerance, load balancing. Okay. Yeah. Any questions up to here, anyone?
Yeah, I have one question. You said one if the region is down, still we can able to access the server, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
How it will be? I mean, the region is the combination of availability zone.
Huh.
Availability zone we will have discrete data center, three to four data center. So if the region is down, how still we are able to access the servers?
Yes. Yeah. Good question. So zone to zone replication will be there. zones. We are talking about zones, right? Availability zones.
Yeah,
So for example,
zone to zone replication will be there, but the but
hmm.
availability zones are under the region, right?
Yes, yes. So this availability zones under the region. So this Mumbai region is having 4 zones, right? Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Bangalore, Chennai, right? So even though region to region data backup also available. So a few months back in US, one region was down, North Virginia was down. By the time North California enabled. So from there, applications accessed, right? So even though Mumbai region is down completely, our data will be accessible from Singapore, nearby edge location. This will be
Oh,
covered.
okay.
Wait for few
So
sessions. This will we will go deep dive. So we have VPC session. In that we'll go deep dive. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
yeah, and one more thing. So under
Hmm.
the availability zone, we will have multiple data center, right? So if we
No, no, no,
create
no,
any,
no, no, no. 1 second. So under the region, availability zones will be there. Under
correct,
availability zone, no data centers are available. Availability zone, one zone. Okay. Under availability zone, we create VPC. Clear, right?
okay, okay, availability, then data center will be part of availability zone, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So under the availability zone, we will have a data center, correct?
Yes. Only one data center. Yes. Correct.
Only one data
No, no,
center.
no, no, no. I'm talking about here. Availability zone is one zone, Hyderabad zone. So this type of zones, 4 zones will be there. Four zones are there in India.
Correct. Yeah.
Hyderabad. This is one zone, Hyderabad zone. I'm talking about.
Oh,
So
okay.
this
So
availability zones, regions, we'll discuss again while working on VPC.
okay. Okay.
Right? Yeah. Any other questions, anyone? Fine. So currently, most of the project teams they are migrating their infrastructure to cloud because highly available, highly scalable, highly secured, right? Yeah. So when we host any application, that will be highly secured. So AWS is a bit costlier, but they provide very good security, very good availability, right? Yeah. So while working on VPC, what is availability zone? What is region? How the data will be replicated from one zone to other zone? What is the VPC? What is subnet? Subnets, two types of subnets are there: public subnet, private subnet. What is public subnet? What is private subnet? Right. So we'll go deep dive about this. Okay. Currently, we are discussing about servers. That is why. So we are going through this basics, right? Right. Yeah. This is fourth phase of implementation. Okay, so third phase of implementation, virtualization, virtual servers. Yeah, this is also yeah bit costlier, and project teams are looking for cost saving, right? That is why they are migrating to cloud. Fine. Yeah. Now let us go back to PPTs here. Yeah. Next one. Up to here, you clear, right, everyone? Up to here, it is clear, right? Any more questions, anyone? These are a very basics, right? If you understand these basics, you can easily understand cloud basic, cloud infra. Fine. Yeah. Next one, what is operating system? Anyone? What is operating system? Anyone having idea? Currently we are using
Operating
Windows in our laptop.
yeah, operating system is similar to a software which is used to interact with the hardware.
Right, right. Yeah. So operating system is a interface. It is a interface between user and the computer hardware, right? So computer hardware will understand only binaries, binary language. What is binary? What are the binaries here?
Zero.
Zeros and ones, right? 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 like that, right? So hardware always understand binaries, but user will not understand binaries. Human will not understand binaries, right? That is why we require one translator, which is nothing but operating system, right? Yeah. See here. So operating system is an interface between user and the computer hardware. The hardware of the computer cannot understand the human readable language as it works on binaries, that is zeros and ones. In such case, we need an interface which can translate human language to hardware and vice versa for effective communication. Right? See here. So between user and hardware, there is a operating system. Fine. Next one, types of operating systems. What are the types available? First one is single user, single tasking operating system. What is this? So one in this type of operating system, one user can log into the system. He can perform only one task at a time, which is nothing but MS-DOS. This is very old operating system, right? So in MS-DOS, only one user can log into the system. He can perform only one task at a time, right? Next one is single user multitasking operating system. In this type of operating system, multiple users can log into the system. They can perform no. One user can log into the system. They can perform multiple tasks at a time. For example, while browsing internet, right? We can run background audios, right? Yeah, one user can perform multiple tasks at a time, which is nothing but Windows, right? In Windows, we can browse the internet. While browsing internet, we can run background audios, right? Next one is multi-user multitasking operating system. In this type of operating system, multiple users can log into the system. They can perform multiple tasks at a time. For example, while deploying the code in real-time projects, while deploying the code, so normally we'll work on sprints in development environments. Currently, we are using Agile methodology. Agile, right? Waterfall, Agile. Waterfall is old one, Agile is new one, right? In Agile methodology, we create sprints. We work on sprints. What is sprint? Anyone? Anyone having idea? What is sprint?
We create user stories for what our requirement. It means we need of 14 days. We need to complete as per user story.
Right. So sprint is nothing but it's a timeline.
And
Sprint can be 1 week to 1 month, right? So normally one application, for example, one development team working on application, that application will be divided into bits and pieces, right? That bits and pieces we can call it as sprint. That sprint can be complete within 1 week or within 10 days or within 15 days. As per the requirement, we divide that, right? So once complete the sprint, what we will do, what developers will do normally, they deploy the code on production servers, right? So by the time while deploying the code on production servers, developers log into the servers, testers log into the servers, DevOps engineers also log into the servers, right? So here we are talking about multi-user multitasking operating system, right? So which is Linux. In Linux servers, while deploying the code, everyone log into the servers, they perform their own activities, multiple tasks at a time, right? Which is nothing but Linux. Normally in real-time projects, everyone log into the servers, Linux servers. So backend production environments, always we use Linux only. We don't use Windows. Right? So compared to Windows, Linux is more secure. Fine. So desktops, laptops, normally we use Windows. Server side we use always Linux servers, right? Because Linux is more secure, right? So yeah, command line, right? So if any threats happen, virus happen, that will attack to Windows first, right? Linux will not be happening issues. That is why most of the project teams they are using backend Linux only. So in our session, Linux also will be covered, right? Yeah, these are the types of operating systems: single user, single tasking operating system, single user multitasking, multi-user multitasking. So in which different flavors are there? Windows different flavors. Windows 2012 R2, 2016, 2019, 2020, 22, right? 2022. In Linux, we have different flavors are there: RSCL, Ubuntu, CentOS, right? Red Hat, and SUSE Linux, right? Amazon Linux, different flavors are there. So different flavors we use in our sessions, different flavors we can create and we work on different flavors. Okay. So these are the types of operating systems. Okay. So any questions up to here, anyone? Up to here, any questions, anyone? So networks we'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah, so we have completed 3 sessions, right? So far we have completed 3 sessions, right? First one is AWS demo, right? Second one is question and answers. Today, servers basics, right? Yeah, so our sessions would be Monday to Friday only, right? So Saturday, Sunday, no sessions. Okay. So Monday we are going to work on networks, right? Yeah, our people allowed 3 sessions, right? So Monday onwards, meeting link will be changed. Okay. If you are interested, you can register today itself or tomorrow. Register means you got already account details, right? Yeah, you can make the fee and send the screenshot to me so that I'll add into WhatsApp group. Already WhatsApp group created, right? So yeah, already joined, people joined into the WhatsApp group. Okay, so if you are interested, you can make the fee by today or tomorrow and send the screenshot to me so that, so I'll add into WhatsApp group, right? Because link will be changed from tomorrow from Monday onwards. Link will be changed so that if you are interested, you can make the fee and send the screenshot. So actually, this is offer. This is 10 years offer. 10 years completed, Harsha Trainings. That is why we are giving offer. Next batch offer will not be available. Okay, so next AWS session, the fee would be 12,000. So currently 4,000, 3,999, right? So next batch 12,000. That is why if you are interested, you can opt this opportunity, right? Yeah. So better because every project team they're using AWS, right? So AWS here in our session, databases will be covered, load balancers will be covered. So all the services, core services will be covered here, right? Yeah. Any questions? Anyone? Any newly joined today? New guys joined today? Can you provide your phone number, WhatsApp number, and email address in the chat so that we'll provide you demo session and yesterday's session.
No, you said like 4 services, right? What are those 4 services will be taught?
I
AWS only,
provide
correct?
I provide you course content. Okay, so whatever core services are there, associate level and professional level, right? So we are going to discuss in this session, in our sessions. Okay, I provide you course
Okay.
content. Just go through that, you will understand.
Sure, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Fine. So can you provide your WhatsApp number and email address, whoever joined today, so that will provide you demo and yesterday's session. So my mobile number is 96422111711. You can take down. So I just ping here in the chat. You can take down my number. If you have any more questions, if you want to talk to me, right? You can call me, WhatsApp me after this session. Fine. So this is third session. So Monday onwards, regular sessions will be started. Monday we are going to discuss about networks, switches, routers, load balancers, failovers, IP address, subnet mask, gateways, right? So those are all very important topics, right? Yeah. So after that, slowly we'll enter into AWS console. How to create account, AWS account. How can we connect AWS account?
Usually it is 45 days.
45 days, yes.
45 days means
1.5 month, yes,
and
yes, yeah,
only working days only, right? Only 5 days
yes,
that
yes,
count only.
yeah. Sometimes, if required, I take weekends also. Okay, if required. Okay, fine. Yeah. So I provide you course content. If anyone need the course content, just ping me the WhatsApp so that I provide you. Okay, fine. So Monday onwards, link will be changed. So if you are interested, you can register today or tomorrow. Fine. Yeah. So we can stop here. Fine.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Sir, one
Yeah. Go
question.
ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
told like 45 days means 45 days session, or within 45 days the entire things will be completed. That means around 30 sessions, 20 to 30 sessions will take, right? For AWS. I
No,
thought
no,
it's a
no.
45 days.
Yeah, including weekends,
Okay, okay,
including
got
weekend,
it.
yeah,
Thank you, sir.
including weekends, right? So if needed, I'll take another few more sessions. The course is designed for 45 days. Sometimes, if required, I take weekends also, Saturday also. Okay.
Yeah, last question. Sorry. You mentioned in
Yeah.
the course details as Terraform, right? So that information is sufficient or it's it covers most of the topics, or how is it, or basic?
Not basics. Terraform, yeah, Terraform. We have modules. We have very good models in Terraform. I provide you.
Uh-huh.
You can check it out. Okay. Terraform, yeah. So not basic level. We can perform automation activities using Terraform.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Do
Terraform
you
is
also
infrastructure.
cover, sorry, do you also cover anything in Kubernetes, sir?
Which one? Enter.
Uh,
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes?
Kubernetes.
Yeah, Kubernetes.
There is no Kubernetes here. There is no Kubernetes. This is only AWS. This is only AWS. We are giving Terraform, right? Only Terraform automation tool.
Okay. Is there any separate training where you can provide training on Kubernetes, sir?
Yeah, yeah. We have DevOps course also, full course, 3 months course. In that, Kubernetes will be covered. Full course will be covered.
Okay.
Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Terraform also will be covered in that.
So now, I have the question. What I have is, let's say I took this course.
Hmm.
If I join the DevOps course again, this might all be repetition, right? Again, I mean, since we are covering Terraform and other aspects in this course, is there a
Yes.
way which I can cover, or any training where you can cover only those other pieces of information, sir? Like, for example, Kubernetes and Dockers and all that in like extension to this course. Is there a separate
No,
course you have?
not like that. We have other course also, which is multi-cloud with DevOps. Multi-cloud with DevOps. I show you something here. I show you course content. You can see this. See here. So AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and DevOps course content. Okay, so in this course, these are all DevOps tools will be covered, AWS will be covered, Azure will be covered, Google Cloud also will be covered. AWS not full course, 18 services will be covered. Even Azure also not full course. So infra services will be covered. Google also infra services will be covered. So DevOps will go in depth. In this Linux also will be covered. DevOps tools. These are the DevOps tools. See here. So introduction to DevOps, build and release process, CI/CD flow, debrief, Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, Ansible, Nexus, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Apache Tomcat, Python scripts also. Basics will be covered. So live projects also will be covered. 3 live projects. Okay. In AWS also we have 3 projects. Here also we have 3 projects. These are the tools we are going to cover in full course. This is 3 months course. March 1st, one batch is going to start 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you are interested, you can join in that. If you require Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, right? You can
Okay.
opt that.
So I can join this course, sir, right now.
Yeah.
And you said this is 40 days, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
by the time this course gets completed, this
Hmm.
other course will get started, right? In that way, it will be continuation of this existing course, correct? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So if you join this course, whatever fee you are paying to this course, AWS course, that will be reduced in that.
okay,
That will
okay.
be that will be give you discount. Whatever
What is
fee
the
you are
fee for
paying.
this course, sir? This
This is,
AWS Azure GCP DevOps course.
this is 22,000. This is
So
full course 3 months.
okay, okay. So I can join 2 courses. Then you said the second course you can refund the fee, like 4,000,
Exactly.
and then rest of the money I'll pay. Okay,
Exactly. Yes.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
In future, is there any chance to change the time, Ram?
Yeah. Morning time. Already batches are there. Morning slots. Maybe next month, 15th or 20th, morning batch will be started.
No,
So
no. If
we'll
I join this time, is there any
no, no,
chance to you suddenly change the time into different slot?
no, no. Batch jump will not be allowed. Batch jump will not be allowed
No, no.
because
I'm
we are
not
providing.
asking me to jump. I'm asking
Uh,
you. Is there any chance for you to schedule to different timing,
yes, yes. Yeah, that will be
or will
happen.
be or it will be the same time until we finish this course?
No, no, no. One more batch will be started next month,
No,
morning
no, no,
batch.
sir. No, no. I'm not asking about the one more batch. What I'm asking is, you right now scheduled 6:30 to 7:30, right?
Yes, yes, 6 to 7 p.m. Yes.
Yeah, 6 to 7 p.m. This goes in future after 1 month. Is there any chance, or else after 20 days, is there any chance you change the time limit to different slot?
No, no, no. Not like that. Not like that.
Okay, until we finish the course, the time will be same, right?
Exactly. Yes. So this is
Okay.
already scheduled. This batch already scheduled. This will not be changed. Monday link will be changed. Okay, so that you can add into WhatsApp group as soon as possible. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.